Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to our Sunday live stream. I'm Dr. Selfridge. I already see a lot of folks here joining us in the chat. Good to see everybody. Good to say hello to folks that we know, and maybe there's some new people here. And if you're a new person, if you haven't been on this live stream before, make sure you say hello and let us know who you are. It's always good to meet new people. And when you do let us know, if it's your first time, make sure you let us know what instrument you play. And it's also fun to know where different people are watching from. So maybe what part of the world you're in, what part of if you're in the US or if you're somewhere outside of the US. As those of you who watch me regularly know, I'm here in southeastern Pennsylvania. I'm near Philadelphia. So it is 3 o'clock here where I live. It's a beautiful day. It's sunny and it's getting a little chilly the past few days. Matter of fact, let's say hi to Dennis. Dennis, are you here?
I am.
Hey, Dennis. Here. What do you? This weather's all of a sudden feeling a lot like fall, isn't it?
I love it. It's my favorite time.
You like fall better than the summer months?
I do.
Yeah, I can get it.
Marching bands. It's marching bands.
Right. It's marching band season. Everybody loves marching band.
As
a matter of fact, Dennis, I've been telling you, our marching band has started, and that's been one of the highlights of, even with the health restrictions and with regular school being online, marching band we're able to do in person, and we stay 6 feet apart and we do all those safety precautions, but it's been great. It's been wonderful. So good to see everybody here. I'm going to say hi. I'm going to say hello to some people, give some shout outs. And what we're going to do today, everybody, this is our band live stream. I have all my instruments here ready to play. We do a number of things. I'll show you some basic things that you can practice on your instrument. Maybe I'll show you something new, some sheet music. We have we'll do some mystery songs where I put a piece of music up on the screen and you have to guess what it is, and we'll all play the song together. We also have your requests. If you have a request of something you'd like to learn or something you'd like me to play, I have all my instruments here. What do I have? Let me count them all. I've got my flute, I've got my tenor sax, I've got an alto sax, I have my clarinet, I have a trombone, I have a bass clarinet, I have a French horn, I have a trumpet back here, and what else do I have? I have a euphonium. Lots of cool stuff. I even have a recorder. You guys ever play this recorder in school? I've got one here. So let's say hello to some people in the chat and maybe answer some questions. So as I said, feel free to put in the chat any musical questions you have or any requests that you have of something you'd like us to play together, or something you'd like me to play, or something you would like me to try to teach. Okay? All right, and we have some our helpers as usual. We have Dennis, who we already said hello to, and Dennis helps us out in the chat with helping me highlight questions that I maybe don't see. We have Terry and Joe also in the chat who are helping us out. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in on the chat a little bit so I can see this a little bit better. Okay, let's say hi to some people and also answer some questions. So we have Daisy is here once again. Hi, Daisy. I think you said you don't have your instrument today, but that's great. Even if you don't have an instrument, you can follow along. Sometimes I tell my kids that I've been telling my students, we've been doing live Zoom band class because we're not in school yet in person. I've been telling them, even if they don't have their instrument, you could take like a stick, this is a drumstick, or a ruler and pretend you're doing your fingers and even practice that way. Okay, so hello to Sierra, hello to Paige, and a viewer here that I can't pronounce your username, but it says you play clarinet. That's great. Mike, good to see you once again. Mike, I saw your trivia question. We will get to that. Gabe, hello, how are you? Evelyn, hello. And John, hello. Good to see you. And who else are we going to say hello to? Well, let's do Mike Hamilton is our friend in Scotland, in Edinburgh, who brings us trivia questions every week. And the trivia question, if you can read it in the chat, it's a bunch of different musician names that all play the same instrument. And Mike, I know the answer to the trivia question, but I won't give, as usual, I won't give it away. I'll wait until the end and see if someone else can guess it. Mia Ann is here. Hello. Tammy is here. Hello. Cameron is here. Hi, Cameron. Miss Bixie, who is now Bubbles. You guys can sometimes, test my memory when you change your usernames. Gabe, good. I said hello to you. Good to see you. Kid. So Kid was asking, is this advanced band? This is, we try to just cram everything into this live stream. I'll do beginner band stuff. If you have questions about advanced band stuff, I'll do that. If you have questions about jazz, I'll do that. Anna Waddle 28 is here. Hi. Grass Broad is here. I don't think I've seen you on the stream before, Grass. So hello. Cameron says, I've been here since day one, but I've never typed. Okay, so hi, Cameron. Miss Bixie or Bubbles is leaving. I don't know if you're still here or not, Miss Bixie, but it was good to see you. Harry Potter fan says hi. Hello to Harry Potter fan. And Mike, I see your other trivia question. What jazz legend did Beaver Harris work with? That I do not know the answer to. I'd have to Google that one. Tammy Huff says, I just got my clarinet. I've got my clarinet here, Tammy. If you want me to play, if you have a question about clarinet, let me know. Anna Waddle says, my flute isn't working. I have to get it repaired. Yeah, there's a lot that can go wrong with any instrument. Typically on a flute or a clarinet or a saxophone, if there's a problem, it's like one of your keys maybe isn't closing properly, or the air is leaking where it shouldn't leak out, and a music shop repair person can help you with that. Okay, so let's get some questions, guys. I'm still going through the chat here. You know what we can do first if we don't have any questions? Do you guys want to do mystery songs first? Let's do that. NISD Vale Middle School Band. Hi, from San Antonio, Texas. Hello. I'm going to assume maybe you're the band director if you're signed in with your band username there. And M plays the flute. Hi to M. Let's see. Evelyn Crawford plays the trumpet. Berlin 9 Town says, good morning from Berlin, New Hampshire. I'm going to listen even though I can't play my saxophone right now. Okay, that's great. So I'm going to keep going through I'm going to the end of the chat now so I can get some of your questions. Lewis Blakely, what are some etudes you recommend for saxophones? Because I can't find many technique books. Oh, there's a lot. All right, so Lewis, the one of the classic books for I'm gonna put this in the chat for you, Lewis. They're called the Fairling Etudes. They were originally written for oboe. They're pretty advanced. Matter of fact, this year for our Pennsylvania district band auditions, we're using these etudes. Let me try to find it, and I'll put it up on the screen. Parsarathi, why does the tuba and the trombone both read in concert pitch? Oh, that's a great question, Parsarathi. You got me thinking again here for a second. Why do the tuba and the trombone both read in concert pitch, even though the tuba is an octave lower? Well, actually, they both read at concert pitch. So if you see a concert B flat, I think it's a B flat. I was a little bit under. For a trombone, that's going to be on the second line of the bass clef, and then for a tuba, that's going to be an octave lower, and it's written that way. So they're both the tuba. So the trombone is written an octave higher than the tuba, and they both read them at pitch. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, thank you, Vale Middle School Band. I just wanted to thank you for all your videos. My students are learning lots. I plan on becoming a patron. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let me know any feedback you have, because I always like hearing from band directors who could recommend maybe something I could do differently or more videos on particular subjects. Okay. Christine Tom. I use Smart Music? I just started using Smart Music with my high school band. So yeah, we do use that. I wanted to show my friend Lewis this etude that you were asking about, saxophone etudes. So guys, here's what we're going to do. All right. I hope you have your instruments. First thing I want you to do is go to drselfridgemusic.com. Okay. You're going to go here. All right. And we're going to do mystery songs. But while you're getting your music ready for mystery songs, so we're going to go down here, click here. All right, I'm going to put this in the chat. And while I'm putting that in the chat, and you guys are going to get your music, here it is in the chat. Everybody go to that link, and now I'm going to show Lewis this etude. So let's see here. So if we just go and we do Fairling Etude Saxophone, let's find a good one. Here we go. Perfect. All right, check this out, everybody. So Lewis, here's a great thing that you can look into for doing advanced etudes. All right, here we go. Here's another video where you can see the full thing. Here we go. Yeah. So that's pretty challenging, right? So, but that's a great etude book to work on. All right. So back to our mystery songs. Let's do them now. We'll go first to get your instruments out, everybody. Let's go to beginner mystery songs. And I'm going to put the mystery song up on the screen here. Let's go mystery song. Let's see. All right, here's a good mystery song. Number 6. So, I'm going to be looking in the chat to see who guesses this answer. What you have to do is look at if you are a flute or a mallet instrument. You do C instruments here, or oboe. This B flat upper octave is for tenor sax, maybe trumpet if you can play higher, clarinet if you want to play in the upper range, and B flat lower octave is clarinet or trumpet in the lower range, which might be a little bit easier for if you're more of a beginner. Alto bari sax, you play this line. French horn, you play this line. Trombone, euphonium, bassoon. And this is tuba. All right, has anyone gotten this song yet? Wow, Harry Potter fan, you are quick. You are super quick. All right, so I'm going to play this on alto sax. And how about everybody play along with me, okay? This is just the beginning of this mystery song. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. That's the beginning, and then it goes. And I think all of you recognize it now, that it's the Jurassic Park theme. And Paige Turner got it. Kid Fisher got it. So Dennis, just a quick note. I'm going to do a couple more of these mystery songs, and then I'm going to come, because I'm not following the chat as closely. So after maybe 1 or 2 more mystery songs, Dennis is going to help us with some questions that maybe are coming up in the chat. So that'll be in a minute or two. Let's go to I forget what number 7 is. Oh. All right, this will be interesting. I wonder if anybody will recognize this one. Okay? Number 7 in Mystery Songs. All right, I'm going to let you guys look at it. And I'll play it in a minute or two. I'll give you some clues. Oh, Cameron got Jurassic World. A good job. Kid Fisher got it. Mia Ann got Jurassic Park. Yeah, that was the last one. Here's the next one. And this one is also from a movie, but this movie came out before probably most of you were born. This movie came out quite a while ago. But it came out in my lifetime. I think I was in high school maybe. And this was the theme song that was sung by a very famous singer at the time. I'm wondering if anyone's going to get it. I don't see anything coming up in the chat. I will try playing it. Here it is. I'm going to play the flute. It's the top line. Here we go. And 1, 2, here we go. Oh, yes. Christine, Grass Broad got it. Christine Tom got it. Cameron got it. Paige got it. This is the most famous melody song from the Titanic. And I think it's, yeah, My Heart Will Go On. So here, I'll play more of the song. So it goes like this, everybody. And then the main part. That is My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. Okay, here's what we're going to do, everyone. We're going to flip over here, and I'm going to bring Dennis in. Dennis, could you maybe highlight, because I haven't been following the chat, is there a question or two we could go to that you've noticed?
Yes, a couple. Berlin, 9 Can we get these etudes in book?
I assume Berlin is asking, I wonder if, Berlin, are you asking about that really advanced saxophone etude I was talking about, or are you talking about these songs that we're looking at here? Or, I'm sorry. If you're talking about this sheet music that we're doing with the mystery songs, you can get that on my website. If you're asking about the etudes, they're called the Fairling Etudes. And if you Google, they're originally done for oboe. If you Google them, you can probably find them. I think actually at this point that the book is so old, I think it's in the public domain, which means you can pretty much download it for free if you find the right resource. They do publish them in books that you can buy. Okay. Mike, I'm going to answer Mike Hamilton's question, and then Dennis, if you have another one for us, that would be great. Mike Hamilton asked, is that a Hal Leonard book behind me? Yes, it is. I really like these books. This one is 12 pop hits. So it's like pop music written for tenor sax. And this one has Can't Stop the Feeling, Believer, Ed Sheeran, Perfect. I could play something out of this if you guys want me to. Dennis, another question?
Yes. Big Boom 787. Do you have any tips for playing a nice clean sound on the clarinet? Struggle playing a nice clean sound and was wondering if you have any advice. Okay,
that's a great question. Was that from Boom? Boom somebody?
Yes, Big Boom.
Big Boom. All right. Big Boom. So I get variations of this question fairly often about just how do you get a better sound on your instrument. And someone who's been watching me for a while in the chat might be able to answer what is the one of the answers that I almost always give when people are asking about working on your sound. I'll get to my main answer, see if someone guesses it. But the first thing I would say, check to make sure that your reed is moistened. Your reed should be wet, when you go to play it. It should be lined up perfectly with the tip of your mouthpiece. It should be not chipped or broken. It should be fairly new. Like if it's off color, it means it's too old. Now, I wonder if anyone's going to get what I was going to say. No one's guessing it yet. The secret to getting a good sound is, okay, Gabe, good. Gabe guessed embouchure. Definitely your embouchure has to be set. The other thing is practice long tones. Long tones you practice on every instrument except like piano, I guess, because you can't really practice a long tone on piano. Any wind instrument, that means taking a deep breath and pick any note on your instrument and focus on your embouchure being perfect and getting a nice strong sound that doesn't wobble. John got it. Good. So we go. Now, if your air isn't strong enough, you'll get kind of a weak sound, like should be. And just really focus on getting a nice, strong, consistent sound. Okay? Let's see. Daisy asked, can you get the advanced etudes for clarinet? You could play them on clarinet. You could just you could probably just download them for oboe and play them on clarinet. There's another very advanced etudes for clarinet, a famous etude book. This is for Daisy. So Daisy, coming up in the chat, it's called the Rose Etudes. It looks like the word rose, but it has a little accent on the E, Rose Etudes. And you can find those. Those are very famous. And Lewis, the Close Etudes that Lewis just put in the chat are also good. Great. Let's see. Mia Ann is asking, can I play the Harry Potter theme song on the saxophone? Sure. Matter of fact, let me show you guys. Where's my alto? Let's go over here. And so the Harry Potter theme. I forget what key it should be in. But if you go back to our mystery songs here. So mystery songs. If you go to mystery songs, not beginner, but mystery songs regular. Let's do some advanced mystery songs, all right? I believe Harry Potter is in here. Let's see. I added some new mystery songs, by the way. Yes. So I'm going to give away the mystery. Mystery song 15 is the Harry Potter theme, or what's it called? I always forget what this one is called. Hedwig's theme. That's it. So you'd look for your instrument. You guys can play along with me. I'm playing this line on alto sax, and I have to play it in a different key here. Let's try it. Watch your sharps and your naturals. Let's play it together. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Bum, bum. I'll say 1, 2, 3, and then I say 1, 2, which is these two rests, and then we play. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And the next part, which isn't here, I'll play from memory. That's a really fun song. it's kind of a mysterious sounding song. It's a good song for with Halloween coming up. People like to play sort of spooky sounding songs. That's a good one. Let's go to Jake Richards. Good job, Jake. Jake Richards said long tones. Sometimes hard for me to keep track of first names. I know because some kids out there, you guys might be on your parents' accounts, and I don't always remember whose name is whose. But good job, Jake, on that. Let's go to, what is this? Oh, all right, guys. Here we go. Mystery song number 17. Here we go. While you guys are guessing this one, Dennis, would you be able to highlight a question for us while people are guessing number 17?
Yes, sir. Partha Sarathi wants to know, can you buy a flat clarinet?
I saw that, an E-flat clarinet. So Partha Sarathi, an E-flat clarinet, for those of you that don't know, so what I have here is what most people play at beginners. It's called a B-flat clarinet, a B-flat soprano clarinet. There is something called an E-flat clarinet, which is shorter. It's like maybe from the mouthpiece to about here or so. And it plays a perfect fourth higher than B-flat clarinet. So I don't personally have one. You can buy one. They do exist. And they're actually, in terms of instruments that are less common, they're more common of the less common. Like you will find an E-flat clarinet in most advanced wind ensembles, concert bands, in a lot of pieces written for that ensemble. Okay, did anyone get number 17? Yes, Harry Potter fan got it. Okay, so it's this song that is in that meme, the Coffin Dance meme. What instrument should and Cameron got the actual real name of it. Good, Cameron. So, guys, I'm going to play this song. What instrument do you want me to play this song on? Let's play this song all together. And I want to know, tell me what instrument I should play this song on. It's going to take a minute or two, or about 15 seconds, I know, because there's a delay in the chat. So, we'll talk a little bit about the song while I wait for your request to come through. We are in 4/4. Got to watch your key signature. This is actually the same key that the Harry Potter theme song was in our packet here. And this one is pretty tricky because it has a big jump in it. Mike Hamilton on drums. I don't have a drum. I do have a drum with me, but I'm going to play the melody, so I would need a melodic instrument. Okay, Jake is requesting trumpet. I think I can do this, but the hard part is, I was just going to say, what makes this really hard to play on a brass instrument is this big jump right here. Bum, bum, ba, da, 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 bum, bum, ba. That's a huge jump. So how about I'll play it first on trumpet, and it'll probably be not so great in that measure. Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to adapt. I'm going to play these super high notes, but I'm going to play them down an octave here. Here we go. This is Coffin Dance, but I'm going to play it on trumpet. You can play along if you'd like. Matter of fact, if you have your instrument, you should play along. All right. First note is this. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I took that one part down. If you try to do the actual jump, it's like almost impossible, unless you're like a really advanced trumpet player. Let me play it on clarinet. Here we go. Now I'm going to play it with the jump. Let's do it again if you have your instrument. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not an easy one. Not such an easy one. Let me go. Oh, and Griffin is here too. Okay, I see Griffin and Jake are both here. Oh, I see all your requests coming in. Let's go. We'll come back to our mystery songs, everybody. We'll come back to our mystery songs. And let's see. Don't forget, everybody, to not only put your questions in the chat, but if you have requests of songs that you'd like me to play, or songs that you'd like me to teach, or a song from my website. There's lots of things on the website here. The website, my website is drselfridgemusic.com. And we have all kinds of stuff. If you click on live stream band or live stream jazz, we've got all kinds of stuff that we could play in the jazz style. Okay. So don't be shy putting your questions in and your requests. Let's go to this question from Comation Productions. Hello, Comation Productions. I feel like I haven't seen you here in a little while, but it's great to see you. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly, but so Comation Productions. I'm in the band ensemble 1, beginner band last year, and since we're doing online learning, my teacher is having everyone buy a recorder. I know about 4 songs that have 2 to 3 notes. Yes, recorder. So your band teacher is having you do a recorder at home. That's cool. And there, so Comation, you already can play some songs. That's really great. And only 2 to 3 notes. So good job with that. What instrument do you play besides recorder, Comation? I'm just curious. All right. Griffin, I assume, is asking to play the March from the Nutcracker. Okay. I could do that right now. I don't know if I have this on my website. I forget the rest of it. You could play this. If you know C, D, and E, you can play this song. C, 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 D, D, E, C, D. That's all it is. Oh, Griffin, you play trumpet, don't you? Your brother plays clarinet. It'd be the same notes on trumpet. Yeah, I see. Oof, got to get my trumpet lips going here. See my valves? Or if that's a little bit low, you could also do it on F, G, A. Okay. Mike Hamilton, happy birthday for me, but the Stevie Wonder version. Yeah. I did look up that song back when you were asking about it, Mike. And it's quite an involved song. I haven't really figured all of it out yet, but thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate it. McKenna finally got a high C on mellophone. Wow. You mean way up high? That's very impressive. That's a very high note. Let's see. Any requests or requests of songs that you want to play or you want me to play? Let's see here. Lewis says, thank you for the advice you gave me about going into a new band. You're welcome. That's great. I'm trying to remember what that advice was, but I'm glad it was helpful. Drummer, I'm DRMRY. I don't know if that's what that stands for, but hi, thanks for all your talents giving away free. Can you please teach Arañez Mon Amour on the flute? Huh. I'd have to look that one up. I don't know that one, but I'll try to make a note of that. Cameron, can I play Oompa Loompa from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Cameron, what instrument do you want me to play? Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Doo. Let's see. I would play it in maybe bum bum. Oh, okay, that works out well. We do Oompa Loompa on the clarinet. Oh, flute. All right, I'll switch to flute then for Cameron. Here's my flute. Brandon Constantine says hi. Hi, Brandon. All right. That's a good one for, that's got kind of a spooky sound to it as well. That's a good one for Halloween is coming up in about a month or so. C, G. That's a neat little song. Melanie. Hi, Melanie. Uptown Funk on trombone. Sure. I have to find my trombone mouthpiece. Here it is. Oh, no, that's a trumpet. While I'm looking for this, we have a question from Alpara Sarathi. I saw your question earlier, how to play low E flat on bass clarinet. I can show you that. I think, yeah. If you have your average high school bass clarinet, it's basically the bottomest pinky key. In a second, I'll show you, okay? All right. Uptown Funk on trombone. McKenna is asking, why is it so much easier to play higher on the mellophone and easier to play lower on the French horn? You know, McKenna, I actually don't know the answer to that one. I know it is easier to play higher on the mellophone. I assume it has something to do with just the way the instrument is shaped. Maybe it's the bore, the way the bore is, the inside of the bell. Also on mellophone, people sometimes use a trumpet mouthpiece. So that might be part of it. So McKenna, you got me on that one. I don't know why it's easier. All right. Uptown Funk on trombone. It's always tricky to play trombone in here because I don't have a ton of room. And remember, guys, everyone who's watching, first of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you have any requests, I've got all my instruments here, what you want me to play, if you want me to try to teach you something. If I know it, I'll play it. And if I know it, I'll teach it. And if I don't know it, I'll try to maybe make a mental note and do it for you for next time. Here we go. Fourth position. So you go D. I haven't played trombone in a while. I'll go this way. Here we go. You got to get all the way up to sixth position. Sixth position. C, D, C, D. And the beginning, D, G, F. The first one is D to G, and it's the same fourth position. You have to do the change with your lips. Da, da. Oh. That's the bass line of Uptown Funk. I hope that was enjoyable. Okay. Mia Ann. Let's see. Thanks, Mike, for the shout out. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, if you are watching and you're new, please subscribe. I put out new videos just about every week. And of course, if you can put a like on this live stream, I'd appreciate it. All right, Jalessa is asking for a Hamilton song. I know that song Help Us, but I don't think I know it well enough to play it off the top of my head. Let me see if I can look it up. Sometimes you can just go and, Helpless, Hamilton, sheet music. Let me see if I can find it. Sometimes I get lucky and I can find stuff to play. Here we go. Yeah, that's only the first page, though. Jalessa, what instrument do you play? What instrument do you play? I might try doing that. Ooh. Oh, okay. Just wondering if I can find something online here. So, Jalessa, I apologize. I can't find that sheet music, but if maybe I'll do some Hamilton for next time. That's a good idea. McKenna, can I play something on French horn? McKenna, what do you want me to play on French horn? Here it is. Here's my horn. Mike Hamilton. Okay, Silent Night on alto. Sure. It's interesting. I got 2 Christmas song requests. You guys already getting in that Christmas spirit? All right. McKenna, do you have any specific requests that for me to play on French horn? And try to keep it kind of easy because I'm not a great French horn player. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to get to all these questions. First Noel on clarinet. Okay. Silent Night on alto sax. I can do that. Cameron. No, not Cameron. Who is asking about jazz books? Beginner jazz books. Oh, Griffin, beginner jazz books. All right. Let me see here. Easy Etudes for jazz. Okay. If you look up, it's a book called Easy Jazz Conception. Okay. I'm going to put it to, there we go. So it's called Easy Jazz Conception, and just find the one for trumpet. I recommend that. All right. McKenna, Jingle Bells on French horn. Here we go. So let me see. I think that's a... Right. Okay, Jingle Bells. I'm going to play... Hey, let's do it. I'll do it in this key. Wow, I'm not warmed up at all. I apologize. Here's Jingle Bells. You ready? Okay, got those lips there, finally. All right, Joshua Hawkins says, thanks for doing this. Are you doing this for any all band students who want to tune in? Of course, this is open to everyone in the whole world who wants to watch. So yeah, please do share. I do this every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, which is where I'm at in Pennsylvania. Okay, let me get to my other requests here. Or Lewa Aldanaf says, thank you for doing this. Big hello from Beirut. Hello to Beirut, everybody out there. And Lewa, thank you for watching. What instrument do you play? I'm just curious. Let me know. Let's do Mike's request, Silent Night on alto. You know what, guys? I don't think I have a Christmas tunes packet. Maybe I will do that for this Christmas season. I'll publish a packet of holiday / winter / Christmas songs. Okay. So I'm going to do Silent Night for Mike Hamilton. I'm going to do First Noel on clarinet for Mia Ann. And I'm going to do Somewhere Over the Rainbow for Brandon on flute. Here we go. Silent Night. that was in the key of B flat, concert B flat, or was G major for alto sax. All right, now the First Noel. Anyone tuning into this live stream right now is going to be very confused why I'm doing Christmas songs, but why not? The First Noel, let's see. I will do this in good old concert B flat again. So I'm going to go E, D, C on clarinet. There's a little bit of Noel. And we're going to play Over the Rainbow on the flute. And this is actually a good opportunity, guys. If you don't mind, I'm going to show you over here some jazz stuff. Okay, so on Dr. Selfridge, if you go to Live Stream Jazz, and you go to Jazz at the Movies, I'm going to go to C Instruments, and we're going to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Here we go. And if you want to play along, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. You have to watch if you're ever playing flute on a microphone. You have to really watch where you point your air, because if I play right into the microphone, you hear the air that I'm blowing. So interesting. You have to watch your microphone technique. Okay, so let's go back over here, and let's do some more questions, more requests. We have about 10 minutes, everybody. So thank you so much for being here. Lewis, can I play the high G on the saxophone? Sure, I can do that on alto. So the high G on saxophone is the first altissimo note we have. You could play 2 Gs on a saxophone in regular range. And then the first altissimo note, which is like an altissimo is when you play your instrument higher than it's normally designed to play. It's like controlled squeaks, but that sound nice. So I'm going to do octave key, my fork key, and to stabilize it, because to get the note to come out steadily, I'm going to add this and this, a side B flat and first finger F. So here's my low G, octave, altissimo. Hear how that's like a controlled squeak? There we go. Chachi Doggy, just had my first ever marching band show. Wow, so you guys actually had performance? Were there other schools there, or did you perform for your school football game? Congratulations on that. Let's see here. Okay. Mike Hamilton, The answer for the trivia question I know is drums for all those musicians you named. And actually, to be honest, the only one I recognized was Jeff Tane Watts. I know he's a drummer. I don't know the answer to your second question. So, Mike, if you could give us that answer, that'd be great. Mia Ann, thank you, Mia. Daisy says that was loud. Berlin 9 says, well, folks, I'm heading off. Thank you. All right. Nice to see you, Berlin. I hope to see you again, okay? Christina. Thank you, Christina. Brandon, thank you. Oh, okay. Parasarati, here we go. Low E flat on bass clarinet. Oh, I have my earphones kind of limit my motion here. There we go. So I grab my bass clarinet real quick. Miriam Belaidi says, you are brilliant. Hope you do more tutorials. I'll do that. More flute tutorials. Thank you for that compliment. Bass clarinet. So, Parasarati, right? Check it out. This is usually the lowest note on regular clarinet. Down here, there's the low E flat. Here we go. There's the low E flat. Sounds like a tugboat. Can you hear it? My whole room is shaking. I don't know if you can hear that. Chachi, doggy, we performed Shades of Latin. Chachi, we did almost that exact show at my high school last year. Did you guys do, is Malagueña in there? Or what was the opener? Cubanchero. Is El Cubanchero in there? We did that at my high school last year. It was a lot of fun. Daisy, thank you. Daisy is wishing me a happy birthday. So guys, for one thing I recommend everyone does is you should go to Google and you should Google your birthday and look to see what musicians you share your birthday with. Because I know my birthday is this Wednesday, and it's September 23rd, and I share my birthday with John Coltrane, who's a great saxophone player, Frank Foster, who's another great saxophone player. I think, now I forget. I have to look it up. I'm pretty sure Bruce Springsteen. We all know Bruce Springsteen. I'm going to Google it right now. September 23rd. You should Google your birthday, everybody. Let's see here. Birthdays. Who else do I share my birthday with? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I said that. Oh, Ray Charles. That's right. I share my birthday with Ray Charles. It's a good birthday. Another jazz musician called Les McCann. Yeah. You guys should look up and see who you share your birthday with. So Parasarathi, that low E flat, it's your thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it's this lowest key right here. That's the fingering for low E flat. Okay? Oh, Chachi, Novus. We did Novus too. Isn't that a really nice song? Our show last year was kind of a variation on that show. We did Cubanchero, Novus, and we closed with Malagueña. Okay. Harry Potter. Guys, we're going to be wrapping up soon, so get your final questions in. I'll get to as many as I can. Harry Potter fan, is there anything higher than high C on flute? I bet that there is. I'm going to admit, I don't know the fingerings for anything higher than that. I know that if you looked it up, if you look up flute fingerings, flute altissimo fingerings, I'm going to ask maybe some friends of mine who are professional flute players. But usually in advanced music, you're not going to go any higher than B flat, B, or C. Daisy, piano player Albert Ammons. That's right. That's right. Good job. Paige Turner, thank you very much. What do you guys want to play before we go? What do you want to play? We're going to be done in just a couple of minutes. Dennis, are there any glaring questions or requests that I've missed or not gotten to that you know of?
No, not really, Steve. You've gotten an awful lot of them. One was on there early. Our friend Partha Sarathi wanted to know what a marching band was.
Oh, so Parasarathi, a marching band is a tradition. Well, the marching band tradition, actually, I think you find in a lot of cultures and parts of the world. You see them in the UK. You see them in other places in Europe. In the U.S., marching bands are a very huge tradition in high schools. So it's basically a band, trumpets, trombones, clarinets, saxophones, drums, and you march in formation. They started off just marching in formation like an army would. You march in your columns and you play songs and you play for parades. But also what has developed over the history of marching bands is they started going onto football fields and doing more creative formations. Like they'll make circles or they'll make loops or they'll do all kinds of creative, and it becomes like a theatrical show almost. So you're doing like a story, and you've got songs that go with it, and you've got color guard, which are people that have flags, and it's really cool. So check it out. Oh, Mike Hamilton, In the Bleak Midwinter. Okay, requests are starting to come in. I will try to get these last few in. Mike Hamilton, the answer was Archie Shepp. Okay, Archie Shepp is an avant-garde saxophone player. Really wild, really out there. McKenna says you don't share a birthday with any musicians? That's interesting. Maybe if you put it on Wikipedia and you didn't find any? Let's see. In the Bleak Midwinter for Mike. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I forget the middle part, Mike. I'm sorry. Something like that. I think I was close at the end there. That's actually one of my favorite songs, and I can't believe I can't remember how it goes at the end. Chromatic scale on alto sax. This is for Chachi. Yep. I'll do 2 octaves. Low C to high C. Usually in our auditions for our high school kids, you have to do 2 octaves and you do it in like eighth notes. So slur on the way up, we'll tongue on the way down. That's how we would usually have our students play that. All right, so from the Richards family, I don't know if this is coming from Griffin. It must be. It's a trumpet question. Creative Hobbies plays bass clarinet. Cool. Jonah Wilston, Sam Butera died on your birthday. So Sam Butera was an awesome sax player. Sleigh Ride. All right. This is not an easy one, but I'll try it, Griffin. Probably want to do this in... I'm going to do it in F. Ugh. Now, the middle section, I'm not even going to try it because it goes to like 2 different keys. I know I'm going to mess it up. All right. final comments, because we're actually overtime. But let's just do some final comments and questions. So thank you guys. If you haven't already, please make sure you like and subscribe and all that jazz. So as we finish up here, Harry Potter fan got a gig for Outdoor Restaurant. Oh, that's cool. Harry Potter fan, that's really awesome. You're just playing solo flute, or do you have someone accompanying you? But that's a great job, and you're going to donate the proceeds to an animal shelter. So, good job for you. Teresa, my mama, in the chat is helping us highlight some new people, some new folks. Evelyn Crawford on trumpet, welcome. Berlin Nine Town, we said hello to you. Catherine Zhu on clarinet from the U.S. Grass Broditz. Kid Fisher plays the saxophone and lives in Idaho. Tammy Huff, Megan, Florida. I'm not sure if this is two different people or the same person. Tammy Huff and Megan, Florida, clarinet. That's awesome. NISD Vale Middle School, hello. Big Boom 787 plays clarinet, hello. Berlin, we got you. Kid Fisher, Idaho, saxophone. All right. Joe wants to know if my staff is going to get overtime pay. Joe, I'll just have to owe you, okay? And you know, well, I'm good for it. Jalessa, I'm sorry, I don't know anything from Hamilton off the top of my head, but I will try to have something for you for next time, okay? And what instrument? I'm just curious, Jalessa, what instrument you play? Daisy, if I'm the best at sax, then I'll be great on trumpet. Okay, thank you. Mike, thank you very much thank you all for the birthday wishes. Everybody, I want to wish you all a happy, great week. Practice. Have a great time practicing. Let me know any questions you have or requests. And again, I'm here every Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay, guys, have a great week, and I'll be seeing you soon. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.